Now we are going to learn about another geometrical figure which is called parallelogram. So this figure is made from a rectangle. So you know a rectangle, right? So this is a rectangle, and rectangle has length and breadth. And remember, the opposite sides of a rectangle are always equal to one another. So breadth and breadth, this and this equal, this and this are equal. So this rectangle, so the upper portion you pull it to this direction and the lower portion you pull it to this direction. So when you pull it like this, it will be distorted a bit and you will get this figure. This figure is called parallelogram. Remember, this and this are still equal, this and this are still equal, and they are also parallel. That is why we call this figure parallelogram. Now, to find the perimeter of parallelogram, we know that perimeter means sum of all these sides. So perimeter of parallelogram will be sum of all the sides. That's it. Or suppose if the sides are A, B, C, D, then AB plus BC plus CD plus AD. And now for the area of parallelogram. To find the area, draw a perpendicular line. Suppose you draw it from here, you can draw it from here, you can draw it from here, or you may even draw it from here on this. So the straight line which you draw will be your height, and the side on which the height stands will be called the base. Remember, so area of parallelogram will be base into height. Remember this, base into height. So if you are confused with the base and the height, remember that this is the figure. Let me suppose let's say this is the figure, and if I draw from here a straight line and make it 90 degree with this line, so this line will be called the height, and the side on which the height stands will be called the base. Suppose if you draw a straight line like this and it makes 90 degree with this side, then this will be your height, and the side on which the height stands will be called the base. So this is the base and this is the height. So remember, area of parallelogram will be base into height. And now let us try to find the perimeter and area of this next figure called triangle. So triangle is a 3 sides polygon. Remember, 3 sides polygon, that means you bring 3 sides and all closed, they're all joined. So this will be a triangle. And to find the perimeter of triangle, it is still the same case with the other geometrical figures. You have to add up all the sides. That means sum of all the sides, all the 3 sides. Or if you are given specifically the name of a triangle, like suppose ABC, then your perimeter will be side AB plus side BC plus side AC. And for the area, for the area of triangle, remember this, half into base into height. So suppose you draw a straight line like this from A, from the vertex A on the side BC. So this, and let us say that this line is AD. This line will AD will be called the height, and the side on which this AD stands will be called the base. Suppose if in this case, in this A triangle ABC, your base is going to be BC and your height is going to be this AD. In some cases, you may get a question like question in which the perpendicular line is drawn from the vertex C. So in this case, and let us say this is CD. In this case, your CD will be your height. In this case, your CD will be your height, and your AB. See, CD stands on AB side, so side AB. So this AB will be your base. So remember that the straight line drawn and made 90 degree with the side of the any side of the triangle will be called the height, whereas the side on which the height stands will be called the base. Remember that. Now let us solve the exercise. Exercise 11.2, question number 1A. Exercise 11.2, question number 1A, B and C. We are given parallelograms and we have to determine their areas. So for this A, what are we given? We are given the base is 7 cm and the height is 4 cm. So we know that area of parallelogram is base into height. So we just have to multiply this 7 and 4. 7 into 4, which is 28 centimeter square or square centimeter. For the next one, we are given base 5 centimeters and height 3 centimeters. So the area will be, as you know, area of parallelogram is base into height. So what is the base here? Base is 5 cm and height is 3 cm. So 5 into 3 is 15 centimeter square. And for this C, we are given base is 2.5 cm, height is 3.5 centimeters. So the area will be, area of parallelogram will be base into height. So base here is given 2.5 into 3.5. So 2.5 into 3.5. 25 5 125 and 25 3 75. So we will have 5 7 8, and the 2 points you bring it here, you will have 8.75 square centimeters. In the next question, we are given the two figures here, C and D. In the C and D figures, we are given two different parallelograms again here. So let us find it. Given, remember this, now this is not going to be the height, this is going to be the height here. You see, this line is making 90 degree with this side. So in this case, the base is going to be this one, so 5 cm. Height is 4.8 cm. So area of parallelogram is base into height. So base into height. Base here is given 5 and 4.8. If we multiply 4.8 into 5, 5, 8, 40, 0, 4 in hand, 5, 4, 20, 24. With this point you keep here, 24.0 is 24. So centimeter square, this is the answer. And for the next one, which is the given, here our base is 2 cm, height is 4.4 cm. So area of parallelogram is base into height. Base into height. The base is 2 cm and height is 4.4. We will get 8.8 square centimeters.